When I was 15, my parents left me at my grandparents' farm so they could focus on my younger sister's gymnastics career. They called it temporary, but they never came back for me. Years later, I built a successful life, a business, and a family of my own. When my parents returned broke and desperate, they assumed they still had a place in my life. They were wrong. The gravel crackled under the tires of my father's sedan, a sound like bones breaking. I stood on the porch of my grandparents' farmhouse, a duffel bag at my feet, watching the car disappear down the long, sun-bleached driveway in a plume of Oklahoma dust. The silence that followed was absolute, a physical weight pressing on my 15-year-old chest. Inside that car were my parents, my little sister, and the entirety of my old life, receding into the heat shimmer. They were headed back to Dallas, to a 2-bedroom apartment that now had a dedicated training space for my sister, Zoe, the 9-year-old gymnastics prodigy. There was no room for me, the unremarkable, bookish older daughter who needed too much and whose moodiness was a distraction during Zoe's crucial formative years. The explanation had been delivered over a tense breakfast that morning. My mother's voice was brittle with faux regret. "It's just for a little while, Leah. Just until Zoe gets through this next competitive season. You'll love the farm. It's an adventure." My father hadn't met my eyes, just nodded along, his jaw tight. "Zoe,"